In today's lecture of e-commerce, we will study about the business strategy in an electronic age. This is the unit number 3 of IP University BCA course of e-commerce. So in this topic, we will study about the Porter's 5 forces model and business. What this what are these Porter's 5 forces model? Porter's 5 forces model is an analysis tool that uses 5 industry forces to determine the intensity of competition in an industry and its profitability level. 5 forces model was created by M. Porter in 1979 to understand how 5 key competitive forces are affecting an industry. So the main objective of this Porter's 5 force model is that when you are in a market, what type of forces, if you are a customer, you faces, if you are merchant or a shopkeeper, what type of forces you faces, if you are a new entrant or you are a newcomer in a business, then what type of competition and forces and rivalries you will face during your business. So this is all about your this is all about the Porter's 5 forces model. So what are these 5 forces? The 5 forces are competitive rivalry, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of customers, threat of new entrants, and threat of substitute products of services. Like this is industry rivalry. So basically, when you are in a market or you are a businessman, then this industry rivalry happens from everywhere. So what this industry rivalry include? This includes the bargaining power of the buyer, then the bargaining power of the supplier, and threat of the substitute. That means some another in the industry is substituting the product against your product, and then the threat of the new entry. If some new businessman is coming in your field, then that is also threat. What kind of product that new entries or new entrant is providing. This is what you all includes in the 5 forces. So first is competitive rivalry. This force examines, sorry, this force examines how intense the competition currently is in the marketplace, which is determined by the number of existing competitors and what each can do. Rivalry competition is high when there are just a few businesses equally selling a product or service, when the industry is growing, and when the industry is growing and when consumers can easily switch to a competitors offering for little cost. When rivalry competition is high, advertising and price wars can ensue, which can hurt a business bottom line. So rivalry among competitors is intense when there are many competitors. Exit barriers are high. The meaning of exit barrier is, if you want to if you want to shift from business A to business B, so what is your exit clause? Will you sustain if you shut down your business A and moving towards the business B? So this is what the meaning of exit barriers. So industry of growth is slow or negative. Products are not differentiated and can be easily substituted. Competitors are of equal size. Low customer loyalty. So these are the basic points for the competitive rivalry or the competition amongst the uh, businesses in the market. The second one is bargaining power of suppliers. This force analyzes how much power a business supplier has and how much control it has over the potential to raise its prices, which in turn would lower a business's profitability. Businesses are in a better position when there are a multitude of suppliers. The suppliers have strong bargaining power when there are few suppliers but many buyers. Suppliers are large and threaten to forward integrate. Few substitute raw materials exist. Suppliers hold rare resources. The cost of switching raw materials is especially high. So suppliers when have a bargaining power with these are the points so that supplier can bargain from the industry people to put your product into the market. So these are the most important points. I hope it is clear to you. You can correlate all the points with your real world. The third is bargaining power of customers. This force examines the power of the consumer and their effect on pricing the quality. Consumers have power when there aren't many of them, but there are plentiful sellers, as well as when it is easy for customers to switch from one business's products or services to another's. Buying power is low when consumers purchase products in small amounts and the seller's product is very different from any of its competitors. So buyers exert strong bargaining power when buying in large quantities or control may access points to the final customer. Only few buyers exist. Switching cost to another to switching cost to other suppliers are low. They threaten to backward integrate. They there are many substitutes. Buyers are price sensitive. So when increase the buyer's power, when buying in large quantities or control many access points to the final customer. When there are not limited suppliers, there are so many suppliers. In that case, the buyer's bargaining power increased because if if shopkeeper one is not bargaining with you properly, then you will easily shift to the shop number two, then shop number three, and so on. So buyer's power increase in such manner. Then number four is threat of new entrants. This means this force considers how easy or difficult it is for competitors to join the marketplace in the industry. When more organizations compete for the same market share, profits start to fall. That means if you want to start a business, first of all, you have to survey the market. What is the need of a market or what type of product is in shortage so that you can make that particular product and supply that product to the market. So these are the initial threats of the new entrants. So threats of new entrants is high when low amount of capital is required to enter a market. Existing companies can do little to retaliate. That means if you are in a market and you are selling your product, the companies who are already existing in the market they can retaliate on you. Existing firms do not possess patents, trademarks, or do not have established brand reputation. There is no government regulation. Customers switching costs are low. It does not cost a lot of money for a firm to switch to other industries. The meaning of here is there is no government regulations means if you are new in the business, if somebody is getting a problem for you, then there is no regulation for you to government so that government can support you. So you have to uh, do whatever you want to do at your own. The meaning is if somebody is giving problem to you in your business, so you can go to the law. It's a law and order case. So you can move towards the police station to handle all such things. So there is no government regulation in this. Uh, so business it means business. There is a low customer loyalty. So in new entrants, if you are new in a business, so customers will come less to you. That means customers are not loyal to you. So you have to make efforts to make or to earn the loyalty of the customers. So products are nearly identical. If you are creating identical products which are already available in the market, then this is also a very big threat for you. So if you want to sustain your market, you have to bring your product with the new creativity which is not in the market. Economics of scale can be easily achieved. Now, fifth is threat of substitutes. This force is especially threatening when buyers can easily find substitute products with attractive prices or better quality, and when buyers can switch from one product or service to another with little cost. For example, to switch from coffee to tea doesn't cost anything, unlike switching from car to bicycle. The meaning of this threat of substitutes is I am taking a live example, the reverse osmosis RO industry. What in RO industry? There are very big industries. The famous industry is Kent. So Kent is selling the RO of 15,000, 20,000, 25,000 of the price also. But when the local competitors are included, they are selling the RO with the cost of 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. So this is the threat of substitute. But what is the quality? And they are also that those substitutes are claiming that they are also providing the same quality which that costly uh, product is maintaining the quality. So if your product is highly cost, and now you have got a rivalry in the market or substitute in the market, then you must to take care of your business. You must know what to do, either sell or either enhance the quality of your product or cut down the prices in the market. This is how the Porter's five force model belongs. So rivalry among existing competitors. Understand this graph. It is a very well explained graph. Threat of new entrants, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers, and threat of substitute products. When all these forces are competing with each other, that becomes the rivalry among existing competitors. So all these are the competitors. Supplier is also a competitor, buyer is also a competitor, new entrant is also a competitor, and substitute products are the competitors, are also the competitors. Now, I think it is very easily clear to you what is this Porter's five forces models, and you can create these five forces with your real world, with your current world. If you are in a business, if your family member is in a business, that uh, you can easily correlate all these five forces with each other. And if you want to be in a business in future, so you may must be aware of all these five forces of model. Uh, I think it is very much clear to you. So these are the references for the current lecture. Uh, in the next topic, we will study about the businesses, strategies in digital economy, impact of IT-enabled systems on value change, and Porter's value change model. So this was the topic of Porter's five forces model. And the next topic will be on Porter's value chain model. So there's a difference between both the models. So the value chain model we will study in the next lecture. So till then, thank you very much.